Supercross fans, let's overreact. Great night of racing. Let's start with heat races. Let's go. All right, so the gate goes down for the first 250 heat race. I'm thinking the track's gonna be, what's it gonna be? And it's actually pretty dang good. Shout out to the track crew. They always crush it. They did again. And I'm into it. This is a raceable track. Levi Kitchen is shredding. RJ makes a move. He looks good. Juju looks great. But Levi, my man, coming out of commercial break, they show you in opening ceremonies, and it looks like you got bird poop all over your jacket. Dude, I know you're new to the front. You're new to being a winner, but you got to act like a winner, man. A real winner would never come out in opening ceremonies with bird crap on their jacket. A man, level up. But it was a great ride for him. Heat race number 2, man, you come down the first corner and it's like a Star Yamaha almost kaboom. I mean, I know Thrasher does go down. At one point I thought all 3 of them were gonna go down. I'm like, Bobby, that's what happens when you sign half the field and they all have to win. Well, they're gonna all hit each other. It was just Thrasher who went down, but Joe Shimoda ripping in that heat race. Looks like the Joe that we have all been expecting and hoping for, and he does this in the second half of the season. So not a surprise. Then he goes down, and I'm bummed for the guys, panic revving, then he gets up and he goes down again, kind of funnier the second time. If I'm him, I'm okay. Like, that's a bummer, it's embarrassing, but dude, you're riding good. So maybe the main event, get out front and get it done. Good to see Joe show back, but that's the 250 heats. Levi, come on, man, be better. All right, so the gate goes down for the 450 first heat race, and it's like a bunch of weirdness on the first lap. Ken Roxon crashes, and that guy doesn't really go down that often if you think about it. He like never goes down, but went down there. Chase Sexton stalls his bike on the second lap maybe, and then it's just Hunter Lawrence just out front, just chilling, clicking off his laps. And then the hyenas are behind him, and they're coming for the prey, and they're on him. Jet's so happy. Look at Jet, he's so happy. Oh. And then Hunter holds on, which was great because Eli Tomac was going beast mode. He was waking up. The beast might be here tonight in the mains, but Hunter Lawrence, good job, bro. Heat race number 2 of the 450s, and there's Jet Lawrence looking to his left, and it's like a serial killer to your left. Like, of course you're afraid. Of course Jet gets the worst start he's had in probably a month, because when 125 is next to you, just, oh, I mean, and think about it from Jet's point of view. He picks that gate first, and then this guy rolls in. He's like, what? Yeah, so Jet gets a terrible start. AP gets out front. AP is shredding. And then Jet catches him, and yeah, an awesome lap battle. Back and forth, back and forth. Jet gets him, and then AP gave us a glimpse of what maybe needs to happen a little more often. I'm not saying contact, but get in there and scare, my man. That was pretty cool. Made me jump, but it wasn't enough. Jet was great. AP was great. The main event sets up perfectly. But wow, 450 heat races were pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited. Let's go main event racing now. All right, before we talk 250s, I need to know what Jet was sniffing before gate drop. If you think you're funny, leave a comment below. The funniest comment will win a Main Event Moto sweatshirt. I saw someone on Twitter actually say that it was kangaroo urine. So that's gonna be pretty hard to beat. That's pretty funny. So leave a comment, win a sweatshirt. All right, 250 main event. It sets up perfectly, right? You got RJ and Jordan, the old boys hanging in there. Shimoda looks good, but Kitchen, man, he's just been looking really good for a while now, and you're thinking he's gonna go on a run. At least that's what I've been thinking and saying for, actually I've been saying this for a long time. And start that streak that we all know is coming. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so Levi Kitchen gets out front, checks out, and absolutely smashes everybody. Here comes a big overreaction. 2026, 450 teams. Start talking to him right now. I mean, the math is there, 24, 25. He's probably on a 2-year deal. He looks like a guy who's gonna be strangling out this 250 class pretty much from here on out. That's what happens when these elite guys become elite, and to me, it looks like that's what's happening here. So start talking to him now, because in 2 years, he's gonna be probably worth a whole lot of money to be on a 450, so just start talking to him now. This ain't over for RJ. RJ's the grittiest dude on the planet, so RJ's gonna find a way to stay in this thing and grind away. So if you're Kitchen, it ain't like it's yours, but man, he is showing signs that he is an absolute complete sicko. And don't forget, he's actually raced less than 20 Supercrosses so far, so he's not like been around. He's actually really new to this, but as you're gonna find out on the Daniel Blair show this coming week, he actually got a really late start to his pro career. Very, very smart. It works for some people. I'll explain on Thursday. Anyways, yeah, very, very exciting 250 class. Your Levi Kitchen, it's yours now. You're kind of the owner of it. Good ride for Juju. He hung in there. He got passed by a bunch of guys. Shimoda was ripping. Marchbanks was ripping. Mosman was in there battling. And Juju kind of just got absorbed by him. But that's what happens when you're a rookie. Not all rookies can be like Trey Kennard or like Ryan Dungey, or even like Hayden Deegan and Jet Lawrence and just splash all the time. Some of them take a year or two, and that's what's gonna happen here. It's clear as day to me. 250s was fun. Gate goes down in the 450 main, and we get exactly what we want, which is Jet Lawrence buried in the middle of the pack. I think Eli was behind him, but other than that, like all the dirty dogs were in front of him. Chase is out front, Coop's making moves. There's Anderson, Kenny, he's gonna have to go through all these guys. AP's in there fighting with him. I'm thinking to myself, Jet's about to put on a clinic and just go through each and every one of these guys and really, really bum us out. Like really just gut us if that would have happened, but it didn't. He got a little anxious. That's right, he jumps into the back of Webb and he goes down. Jet, dude, that was, okay. I guess we don't have it all cleaned up just yet, but goodness gracious, that one was silly. Then we have this sick battle up front, and this is a really interesting battle, this Webb Sexton thing. This is, there's more layers to this battle, not only in the race, but in the championship, and just think bigger, y'all. What a fight. That one was cool. Chase looked the best we've probably seen him, I mean, in a long time. He was aggressive. Webb was just being himself. He was just lurking. He's a lurker. Chase stalls the bike, and the next thing you know, Webb is by. And it's like, okay, now what's gonna happen? Is he gonna just pull away? No, Chase hangs in there all the way to the end, and dude just keeps Webb on the edge of his seat, or me on the edge of my seat, him on the edge of the tank, or whatever, but he had him on the edge. And even on the last lap, they come together, almost go down in the whoops. Webb is all over the place. And you go into the last corner, and it's just like, I'm sorry, but you're not gonna beat him. Like, you're not gonna beat him. Like, he'll drag race you and beat you by this much and break the record. He'll do whatever, but yeah, he plays the best defense of all time, goes around the very inside like a little putt-putt, and he gets the win. And he's just the stubborn, baddest dude ever when you doubt him and when you say dumb things like he's not as good as Jet, and it gets to him and he gets mad and whatever, you're welcome. His best is what Jet does in his sleep. Do it every week, man, that's what we wanna see. And Jet, yeah, do that every week too. Like fall and ride like amazing, but just fall and goof up so that we can make fun of it. Overreaction, amazing, great night, had a good time. We'll catch y'all midweek.